Ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, and I can't keep a straight face because of the conversations I'm having off camera. This is part 3 of my Wii collection. I can't. Let's just get through this. Let's get through this. First off, Samba de Amigo, Maraca playing monkey. This was a gift from my wife. I don't know if she's actually played it or not, but it's a monkey with maracas. You can't say no to that. Next up, this was a gift to me from Culix. Shiren the Wanderer, or Bum. Bum, Wanderer. We don't remember why he's a bum, but he's a bum, apparently. And it's an Atlas game that uses randomly generating dungeons, so it's entirely possible that this game is awesome, or will just dick you over. It's a crapshoot. So some people didn't like it because of the random dungeons, and because it got a little tedious. But I thought it was interesting, and it's an Atlas title. I like Atlas. Their stuff usually is pretty good, so figured give it a shot. Next up, Sin and Punishment Star Successor. I never played Sin and Punishment because it never came out in America. Star Successor did. Sin and Punishment eventually came out here in the US on the Wii Virtual Console, but I never picked it up because by the time it came out on the Virtual Console and I had the money to buy it, this came out and this was cheaper, so I went with this. So, interesting game. It plays very much like the crap. Now I don't remember the name of the game. Space Harrier on the arcade or Sega consoles. Where it's kind of a rail shooter where you can move around and shoot all the things that come after you, but you also get laser swords, and it's ridiculously weird and complicated. Like, I have no idea what this world is about, why they're giant mutants that you're flying around shooting with lasers. None of that's really even explained. It's just there. But it's a good game, and it's dirt cheap, so if you have a Wii, pick it up. Next up, SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1. I don't know why they added the Volume 1, because I really don't think they're ever going to do any more of these. But I bought this game solely for Magician Lord. It was one of the most badass arcade games I'd ever played as a kid. It was also ruthlessly unforgiving. I never even made it past the first stage in the arcades because of just how hard it was. But this collection also has Art of Fighting, Baseball Stars 2, Burning Fight, Fatal Fury, King of Monsters, Last Resort, Metal Slug, Neo Turf Masters, Samurai Showdown, Sengoku, Shock Troopers, Super Sidekicks 3, King of Fighters 94, Top Hunter, and World Heroes. So a lot of really good classic fighting games like Art of Fighting, World Heroes, Fatal Fury, and then a lot of other really good arcade action titles like Metal Slug and Sengoku, which I haven't actually played, but awesome games. It was like $20. And again, I bought it specifically for Magician Lord because the game was just awesome and unforgiving. But now that I have unlimited quarters, I will beat it. Next up, Mario's 25th Anniversary Collection, Super Mario All-Stars. This is both a really great thing and a really depressing thing because of just what included. So the big box collection was supposed to be limited edition. They did a second print of it, so it's not really all that limited edition. It comes with a soundtrack and a Mario history booklet. The game itself is just Super Mario All-Stars, the Wii version. It's the same. It's the exact same ROM as the SNES, just slapped onto a Wii disc. Very disappointing for that because they didn't add anything in it, and it's his 25th anniversary. It's from 1985 to 2010, and part of this is I literally grew up on this because I was born in '84, so I grew up on Mario titles. So I was really excited when this came out, and then I saw that it's really just the same ROM that you can buy on the Wii Shop channel. It's the same Mario All-Stars ROM that you can buy on the Wii Shop channel. The only difference is you don't get the soundtrack or the art book, but if they'd only done one printing of this, that would be worth picking this up for. But because they did 2 printings, you're paying twice. You're paying a full retail price for a Wii Shop title, and then the extra stuff that's not limited edition. So that was kind of a kick to the face. I really hope for Mario's 30th anniversary that they do something better. Next up, we've got Super Mario Galaxy, and then Super Mario Galaxy 2. fantastic games. I really wish Mario Galaxy 2 had been the first one that they released because of adding Yoshi and some of the other power-ups. And the game just feels more fleshed out. It feels like there's more to the game. If this game had been the first one to come out, I would easily have ranked it as a tie contender for one of the best Mario games I've played for a launch platform, right up there with Mario 64. I mean, Mario 64 was a huge jump from going from 2D side-scroller to full 3D game, and it was the only full 3D game at the time. So its pedigree is amazing. It has earned its place in gaming history. If Mario Galaxy 2 had come out, I would say this is a great successor to that legacy. As far as a launch title for a Mario game for a brand new console, it makes you feel like it's worth picking up the console for, just showing off what it can do. And it's not even all that graphically impressive. I mean, the draw distance isn't great, but the mechanics for the world moving, and I liked it. I really did. Both copies. But again, I kind of wish Mario Galaxy 2 was the first one, and just to see what they could have improved upon. Next up, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, because when you need bananas, you need them to be blitzed, and you need monkeys and balls. This was another gift to my wife. It was part of the same gift as Samba de Amigo. I know she has played this one because she has played one of the Monkey Ball games before. She does like the games. She finds them to be adorable. I just like watching the monkeys, fly off into oblivion on the side of the world, because there's just this floating thing that why are there monkeys and balls when there's just death below you? Why? None of it makes sense. Next up, this is the second game I got for the Wii, Super Paper Mario. Second one I ever bought for the Wii. It is a Paper Mario game, but it is not a Paper Mario game in the same series as the franchise, because it is not a role-playing game. It does have some role-playing elements, like some of the items do make a reappearance, like the healing items and the direct damage items that damage all the enemies on screen, but you don't go into a separate battle mode. It's all action-oriented, but you do damage based off jumping on them, so some enemies may take 2 or 3 jumps, things like that. But I bought this simply because of its main mechanic with Mario of twisting the world from 2D to 3D, and you can see the changes. You still move on a 2D plane, either back and forth or forward and back, but things now have depth when you switch to 3D. That in itself is worth picking this game up for. I do believe it has a Nintendo Selects title for $20. Do yourself a favor and pick this up. It's a fantastic game, really is. Another fantastic game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. There are things about this game that I love and things about this game that I hate. The things I hate tripping. Random tripping. Why tripping? You just whoop. Oh, I'm a skilled veteran of, fighting in this whatever, trophy tournament we seem to be a part of, but I can't stand upright. How do I walk? No. Mario's been doing this for several games now. He should not be tripping over his own damn feet. Same goes for any of the other people. The other thing that pisses me off is the assist trophies in the Pokemon. Some of them are all really good. Some of them are complete and total shit. When you get an assist trophy, the assist trophy is basically a Pokeball, but instead of a Pokemon, it's another Nintendo character that shows up to help you. When you use an assist trophy and you get a Nintendog that just blocks the entire screen so you can't see what the hell you're doing, that's not assisting you in any way, shape, or form. That's pissing you off. Why would you include this? Why? Especially like the devil who moves the screen around. The character never was released in the US. Why even bother? Well, especially if you know the game is going to be released outside of Japan. You knew the second you made a Smash Brothers game, it was going to be released everywhere. You're not going to just do a Japan-only release of a Smash Brothers title. So why even bother putting character? I mean, granted, that's how we got Marth in the U.S. because, oh, Marth and Roy, who are these guys? Oh, they're from Fire Emblem. What's Fire Emblem? And then the games got brought over. But the little devil thing, That's not coming over. He hasn't been used in over a decade. No. And then, again, the Nintendo. And then half the Pokemon are useless. Gardevoir? No. No. All of the Pokemon from Melee, except for the fish, they have situational usefulness. Half of the Pokemon you get in this, you're hoping for that 1 in 100 chance of getting something useful. I do like the extra characters, Snake and Sonic. I think that was kind of cool. Sonic is actually kind of boring. He doesn't really have a fun moveset. Snake, on the other hand, has an awesome moveset. I am kind of curious to see what they're going to do with the future games in the series, because they're already talking about the next one for the Wii U that's going to have Namco Bandai characters. I've said before that I kind of want Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia to show up, because I think he would fit that style of game really cool. Speaking of Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. Speaking of Lloyd Irving, this is a sequel of Tales of Symphonia that was on the GameCube. It has most of the characters showing back up, but it's from the perspective of these two characters. I haven't played it because I still need to play and beat Tales of Symphonia in under a year. Every time I play that game, and it ends up getting set off to the side for a while, because we play it as a group of people, and then not all of those people can show up, and then I get tired of not being able to finish it, and then I try to finish it myself, and then I start up and start playing. I'm like, I don't remember what in the blue hell is going on. Like, what am I doing here? I don't understand. I forgot completely, because it's been 4 to 5 months since I picked the game up. So I'm going to beat Tales of Symphonia. Culex and I are talking about doing a project of the original Symphonia. And then once I finally finish that and figure out what the end of that game is like, I'm going to start on Dawn of the New World so I can understand why it bombed. Because it did not get good reviews because of how they link it to the original. So, next up, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I had to get this game for Tekken Man Blade. My channel icon forever has been Blade's Tech Setter Crystal. I got the Tekken Man Snap Together model kits. I'm not entirely sure how I got those because of how expensive they are. They were a gift, but I got them, and I love them. And Tekken Man Blade is, I've bought every incarnation of the DVDs that were released because that is a cartoon that defined my childhood. And so when I heard he was going to be in a fighting game based off of the Capcom Versus series, I had to get it. And Zero was in it. That's my team, Zero and Blade, and I kind of kick ass with them. But because it is a fighting game on the Wii, not much of a following. So, but I do hope that it means Blade gets a little more attention. So yeah, if you get a hold of this game, pick it up. It's a great fighting game on the Wii. It is the Wii equivalent of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because it's a versus game. Next up, WarioWare Smooth Moves. I'm not smooth at all. My wife wanted this game because she loves the WarioWare games. We got the WarioWare Touched for the DS, and she sat there for literally 4 months playing it solid, just playing all of the little mini games on it. And she heard there was a Wii version coming out. Got it. It does kind of creep me out because of, if you look on the back, the little descriptors of the little pictures of how to hold the Wiimote to play the mini games. The Big Cheese, it looks like he's trying to shove a penis in your face. I can't get over that. The game itself is kind of fun. It's a fun section of minigames. So if you're like an ADD type gamer where you don't want to play the same thing over and over again, and just the minigame after minigame, it's great. It really is. This one, I didn't buy this game. There's a very fun story about this one. Wii Party has Nintendo Inventory Asset Tag. This was mailed to me by Nintendo. Nintendo actually sent me a box. One day, we were living in an apartment, and we got a message from the office saying that we had a package. I'm like, what the hell? Go down, there's this giant box from Nintendo of America. I'm like, what the hell is this? Nintendo, and I can't figure out why. I guess I must have accumulated so many points on Club Nintendo or something that we were signing up and we were just registering stuff, all these things after each other. They sent me a free copy of Wii Party, a blue Wii Motion Plus controller, but it was the Wii Motion Plus with the actual plug-in attachment, not the one built in, and a $25 Domino's gift card, and with a note saying, "For being such a loyal customer, have a party on us." That was amazing. And then it also came with creepy paper cutout me masks that were soulless, like because they had the eyes cut out, so you just put it on your face, and they were creepy and soulless. My wife actually made me get rid of them because they were just that creepy. But I actually have not opened this game. It's still completely sealed because we had the pizza and we've used the controller, but we never. We had friends over to enjoy the pizza, but we never really played Wii Party. But yeah, thanks Nintendo for that. That was awesome. I have no idea what I did to earn that, but let me know if I can do it again, because if you want to keep sending me free stuff, I will gladly take it. Next up, we have Wii Play. Everyone who bought this for the controller, because it's a game and a controller for the same price as a controller, bought this mostly for the tanks minigame, because it's old school tanks, so I got that. The other minigames are just minigames. I mean, there's a lot of minigame titles on the Wii. Hence Wii Party, that's all minigames, which is why I haven't opened it. But I got this for the controller, because I needed an extra controller, and why spend more money on less stuff? Next up, we've got Wii Sports. Came with the Wii. I actually printed out the label for this, and swiped a blank Wii case, and then I kept the original cardboard sleeve in here, because why not? But yeah, it's fun. It's Wii Sports, why not? And then Wii Sports Resort with the Wii Motion Plus. I wanted this for the sword fighting, and the sword fighting, because I like swords. They're hanging on my back wall. I like swords. What else is there? Next up, another game that got me a job, Xenoblade Chronicles. There's a long, ongoing debate between all the Operation Rainfall people as to which game is better, Xenoblade or Last Story. It seems to be Xenoblade is winning out, at least amongst my co-staff at Rainfall. Very hard to get a hold of this game now, apparently, because it was released through Nintendo directly or a GameStop exclusive. So, very hard to get a hold of, and apparently they only did one printing of it. So, if you can get a hold of this game without, having to spend an arm and a leg, I strongly recommend doing it. If not, hopefully it'll come out as a digital release or something like that. Hopefully Nintendo does that for the Wii U. Because it really is a shame that this game came out and it was fought so hard to get it released in the US, and then such a very limited audience were able to track it down. So, if you can get a hold of it, please by all means do. And last but not least, Zack and Wiki. This is a puzzle game. It was recommended to me by one of my managers, and he's never steered me wrong as far as game recommendations. And the second that I told my wife about how it's a puzzle game involving a pirate and a little monkey, she's like, we have to buy that game, and so we bought the game, and she is going to have a blast with it. I haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet. And then I've also got the games that I will be picking up, so I'll be putting little... this one I will actually edit overlays, because I only have like 4 games left. The 4 games that I've got, and I'll talk about those real quick. Pandora's Tower, because that is the trifecta of the Operation Rainfall games. I do kind of have to support that, so I got to go with that one. Pandora's Tower, so image of Pandora's Tower. Then I've got, what else? I don't remember. Lost in Shadow. I want Lost in Shadow. Karaoke Glee 3 for the wife. That'll pop up there.
RE5?
And Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4. Because the Wii controls made that game amazing. So Pandora's Tower, Resident Evil 4, Lost in Shadow, Karaoke Glee, Volume 3. So those are the last games that I'm missing to complete my wish list for Wii games. So that's a lot of Wii games. So yeah, that's my Wii collection in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in other collection videos. Till then, later everyone.